Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are back for more Solo Crisis League. Tonight we're doing Season 5, Round 5. It's our third and final attempt at it. So this is using Dark Knight's Metal plus Crisis 2. We're using a special variant I made called the Hero Stack in order to adapt Dark Knight's Metal into the Crisis mode. It's called the Hero Stack. As we defeat heroes, or as we defeat villains, we rescue new heroes from the Batman Who Laughs. But having multiple heroes in a Crisis game can be very overpowered. To manage this, we're using the Hero Stack. How the Hero Stack works is it gathers characters into a stack, and then you rotate it through each turn. So we're going to be using that in order to make this a little bit smoother, a little bit less overpowered as we try and beat this. At least that's what we're going to try and do. So our starting hero is going to be one of these two. We've got Crisis Hawkman. If you play two or more heroes during your turn, choose a player. That player draws a card. Then there's Crisis Red Tornado. If you play three or more cards with different card types your turn, you may choose a player. That player puts his deck into his discard pile. Now, they're both great characters, but Hawkman's kind of dangerous. Draw cards are really dangerous in the Dark Knight's Metal game because you might draw a weakness which could ruin your entire turn. That being said, it's still very reliable and great. It's a great card. It really is. There's no beating it. There's no denying that, I should say. But I'm going to Crisis Red Tornado, and there's a few different reasons for that. One, we could avoid a situation where we know there's a second weakness on top of our deck, and we could just throw it to the discard pile using this ability. Two, if we need something for a Crisis, Crisis 2 does say we can get them from the discard pile. So if we know we have them, and they're just not available, we can discard our entire deck, and bam, they're probably in that discard pile now, unless they're in our hand. So that is why we are going with Crisis Red Tornado. The rest of these characters are out of play for now, but they can come up as we rescue heroes. Rescuing heroes takes place as we defeat villains. Speaking of which, our first Crisis and villain is Immortal Villain, and Vandal Savage. That's pretty clear. It's how Crisis 2 always starts, but Immortal Villain makes it so that any card of cost 6 or greater entering the lineup is destroyed and replaced. And then Vandal Savage makes it so that any card with an attack leaving the lineup attacks us upon leaving the lineup. Alright, so we're going to start with Dionysium in the lineup, Lady Blackhawk, Steel, X-Ray Vision, and Mecha Construct. Mecha Construct could be good pretty early in the game. It can be good later in the game too, but you're also kind of flooding your deck at that point. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I'm going to go ahead and get Dionysium, even if I don't have anything to use with it yet. We will eventually, and that destruction is going to be worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's 1, 2, 3 power, and we will use that to get Steel, because Steel is a great card for one, but it also will trigger Dionysium, allowing us to use the ability that it has. Strigaday. I have no idea how to say that. I just always say it funny. I don't know why. For whatever reason, that one has always just stuck out to me as strange. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. +1 power for each equipment and or metal card we play this turn. That's 1 power. 2, 3, 4. This will be 5 from this, and then 6, 7 from itself. If I've played another superpower or metal card this turn, may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile, will destroy this vulnerability. Again, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. I'm going to use that 7 power. I think they just get rid of both villains. That seems to make the most sense to me. Yeah, we're going to do that. Both villains out of the way. Do they have attacks? Neither one has an attack, so that's fine. And a new card will come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't beat the Crisis. 1, 2, 3 power we'll use to get Breakthrough. Alright, new card coming out. Light. Kind of a dangerous card, kind of helpful early on. We'll see how it goes. You have to like time Flight really particularly. It's not like I think it's Super Speed is the draw card from the base game, or Kid Flash. That's the one that you want, yes, but really more dangerous to draw cards in Dark Knight's Metal than it is in other versions. Alright, so we will draw a card. That gets +1 power. But we can beat that by discarding 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beating Immortal Villain. That is already over. And we end up with just 2 power, which we can buy a flight with, so we'll take it. New card coming out. Good thing we beat that just in time to avoid Onimar Sin. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll use that. I want X-Ray Vision or Star Sapphire. We'll get Star Sapphire because we can use that. Put Dionysium on top of our deck so that we can destroy more cards more often. Makes sense, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card comes on out here. So we're going to go ahead and draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. I'm going to go ahead and get Mecha Construct because I feel like that's going to be very useful if we get to a situation where we start buying multiple cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, draw a card. That's worth 1 power. With this, that's another 1 power, so that's 2, 4, and I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We'll destroy this vulnerability. So we're at 4 power, 5, 6, 7 power. I'm gonna get X-Ray Vision and a Breakthrough. And then we'll stop on the breakthroughs till we start getting some weaknesses. Breakthroughs are gonna be very important to our plans. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card coming out. Play the top card of the main deck, then return it. If it's an ongoing card, you may keep it instead. Ooh, I get a hero from the destroyed pile, but I don't think there's anything there. No, but we will get 2 power, so we'll take the 2 power. 3 power and draw a card. 4, 5, 6 power. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We'll destroy a punch. 7, 8, 9 power. Goodbye to Vandal Savage. Now, in defeating him, we do get 2 weaknesses. But we get to rescue a hero as well. And that hero, anyone gets captured also, is Batman. It goes in the bottom of our deck, and we switch it out with Batman this turn. Okay. We have no defense cards. I don't think there's any yet, so... Missing heroes. When a hero enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 equipment. I haven't seen many equipment, and 2 of them are Lantern Rings, so we'll have to see how we do that. Then, our new villain, Mongol. Each player destroys 1 location of each cost he controls. If you have none or avoid this attack, gain 2 weaknesses. So we're just going to gain 2 weaknesses. There's nothing we can do about that. Shuffle everything up in there because there's 4 weaknesses now. That's kind of a lot for this point in the game. Alright. We got Mongol and Missing Heroes. So we have to put this out here. I'm curious, what equipment do we have? We have Dionysium. That's it. That is it. Okay. 2, I can put an equipment on top of my deck. We're gonna put Dionysium on top of my deck. Then we're gonna draw a card, play it, 4 power, I can destroy a weakness in my discard pile. 5, 6, 7, 8 power. With the 8 power, we will get rid of Ra's al Ghul. I'm just double checking something. Yep, okay. And also get T-Spheres for ourselves. So we want T-Spheres? Not particularly. Do want to give it to Missing Heroes, though. And now, we are Red Tornado. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. Did we have a new card come out? I don't think we did. No, we did. It was Star Sapphire. That's a hero. So we have to gain a weakness. Yikes. We end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll get Star Sapphire again. Then a new card comes out. Now we start getting into some dangerous territory. We might start losing our heroes. That's kind of okay. I would rather have just 1 or 2 heroes until the point that we reach Heroic Sacrifice happening, because we can get in real trouble if Heroic Sacrifice happens and there's no heroes to rescue. You're playing the rest of the game without any hero. Alright, we have to play 1 weakness. Then we're going to play Steel to draw a card. Oh wait, before we do that, we have Batman. We can look at this card. We may destroy it. I'm not going to. But we are playing Steel to draw a card, and we're going to play Flight to draw another card. Alright, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. Use this Breakthrough on the weakness to get the 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's pretty good. It's a respectable one. We'll get rid of Onimar Sin, and we'll purchase another Breakthrough, because there's a few of those things floating around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now we are Red Tornado again. Weakness down, X-ray vision, 2 power. So we get 2 power, 3, 4, 5 power. We'll definitely get Black Lantern Power Ring. And we'll get ready for our next turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where we should be Batman again. Play a weakness, triggers Batman. Look at this, we may destroy it. We will destroy that vulnerability. Thank you, Batman. Then we'll use Breakthrough on that, so that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6 power. Use that 6 power to get rid of Black Lantern, Wonder Woman. Not a lot going on because we're not seeing the equipment we need. I really don't want to lose White Lantern Power Ring. I'm willing to give up Black Lantern Power Ring, and I'll get another Dionysium at some point. And Fair Play, I guess, is good to go. We need 4 equipment, though. Or limited options for interacting with the destroyed pile here. So here's 1 weakness. We are not Batman anymore, though. We are Red Tornado. Uh, 3 power. 4, 5. Which we will use... Yeah, we'll buy White Lantern Power Ring with that, and then we'll draw a card. Oh, 2 power, destroying that weakness. Nice. That was a good risk to take. Batman. I don't know if I have any weaknesses left. It's very possible that we managed to get rid of all of them. Alright, I can get a villain from the destroyed pile. Who's going to be the most used to us? Probably Onimar Sin. Yeah, definitely Onimar Sin. Taking him. 1, 2, 3. Play the top card of the main deck. 4 and draw a card. 5. So we're at 5, but if I buy 2 cards, we can draw 2 cards. But we can't buy 2 cards. I don't have enough power. 5 power is enough to buy 1 Breakthrough, so we're going to take it because we could really use it based on the number of weaknesses we've seen already. Card coming out. We are Red Tornado now. Put an equipment on top of our deck. Some metal equipment, I don't think we do. Okay. We will draw a card. 3 power. If I do not control weakness, gain a weakness. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, so 5, 6, and 7. 8, 9, 10. I can destroy a card. We'll destroy that weakness. 11, 12. Put another equipment on top of my deck. 13 power. That's pretty good. Get rid of Carter Hall. Bringing us down to 6 power, right? Yeah, 6 power. We'll go ahead and get power channeling with that. And now we are Batman again. New card coming out. Another villain. Can't avoid these villains, it seems. They're all over us tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to play this weakness. Then we can get a villain from the destroy pile. We're going to get Carter Hall at his cost 7. 3 power. Oh wait, when we played that weakness, we should have triggered Batman. Look at this, we may destroy it. We will destroy that punch. So we're still at 0, 3, 4, 5 power, but if we buy 2 cards, we can draw 2 cards. So we're going to get rid of Rabid Robin, buy a Fair Play, and we can draw 2 cards because of it. 1 power and play the top card of the main deck. 2 power, reveal these 3 cards. We're gonna discard, well, we'll discard these 2. Okay, can't do anything with the power we generated, but we did set up our next turn pretty well. Fortunately, we gained 2 weaknesses for a hero entering the lineup. And now we are Red Tornado again. We can put an equipment on top of our deck. Black Lantern Power Ring. Then we will draw a card. Play that to get another villain from the destroyed pile. Really stocking up on these villains. I don't have like a game plan with them. I'm thinking to use them to fuel the Atom once he comes up, because we're probably going to lose these rings to missing heroes. We could use the Atom on a Black Lantern Wonder Woman in order to get the 5 cost equipment back. So that's 2 power there. 4 power, put another equipment on top of my deck. I don't have one. 5 and draw a card. 5 and 6 and draw a card. 7, 8, 9, we gain a weakness. That's 10 from that. 11, 12. 12 is a lot of power, obviously. We definitely want Detective Chimp, and I will get Crystal Shield, but we will stop there. 1, 2, 3. I gotta shuffle it up. I was hoping I didn't have to shuffle this turn, but I did the math wrong there. Estimated wrong, I should say. I didn't count the cards, obviously. Alright, there's the Atom, and what I was talking about earlier was using that to get cards back from the destroyed pile. So now I feel a little bit better about getting rid of some of this equipment. We can get it back. Reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck plus power equal to their combined VP. That is, 5 power. That is nice. Put them back in any order, right? Yep. So 5 power, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 6, 7, 8. 9, 10 will destroy this punch. And then 11, 12, because I don't think there are any heroes in here. Nope. With 12, we'll definitely buy the Atom. And, yep. And, yeah. We're leaving that Atlantis out there until we get our Demonic Summoning. That's the one. Card coming out. Yeah. Alright, so. There's weakness. 2 power, we may put an equipment on top of our deck, but we won't. 4, 5. That's 3 different card types, so we're going to put our entire deck in our discard pile. And now, I may destroy 4 equipment. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 equipment destroyed. That's the end of missing heroes. We're going to get those back with the Atom eventually. Again, we're at 2, 4, 5, 6 power. We'll get 1 breakthrough of that, and that'll be it for the breakthroughs for a while. Okay. New card coming out. Black Manta. And we should be Batman now. 1, look at the top 3 cards of our deck. We'll discard all 3 of them. draw a card. 3, draw another card. Play a top card of the main deck. 4, 5. I don't control weakness, so I don't get to do that. 6, 7, 8, 9. Get rid of black mana, bringing us... Oh, wait, no. We're going to get Nth Metal Mace. No way around that. Yes, yes, yes. Good choice. All right. See if we can get rid of Mongol. To put a equipment on top of our deck, that's going to be Nth Metal Mace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll use that to get rid of black mana. We'll buy Fair Play. A new card come on out. Ooh, we are Batman now, but we have to play these 2 weaknesses. They do get destroyed. Batman is captured, and that's the end of our turn. New card coming out. That's actually not so bad, honestly. That kind of allows us to be a little bit safer in the eyes of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Heroic Sacrifice. Right, so nothing for that. But we will use what Fair Play says. If you control a weakness, you may draw a card. We'll use Breakthrough on the weakness. We are at 2, 4 power. We'll use the Atom on Onimar Sin to get Black Lantern Power Ring back. And that goes right to our hand, and we'll use that to get Onimar Sin back. Yep. So, 2 power, 4 power, 5, 6. I can put an equipment on top of my deck. Use our 6 power to get Anti-Monitor and... You know what? No, we want Multiverse Map, and we'll get 1 more Breakthrough. Since we just spent 1. Court of Owls. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three power. 7 power. Reveal the top card of the main deck. Plus power equal to its VP value. Then you may put it on the bottom of the main deck. Oh, it's this one. 2. So, 3 and 4, 7, 8, 9 power. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bye-bye, Mongol. Yes, yes, yes. All good things there. Now, in doing that, we do have to get 2 weaknesses. Then we also get to rescue a hero. We're going to rescue. We have a choice of Batman or White Lantern Deadman. We'll take Batman, I guess, of the 2 choices, right? White Lantern Deadman doesn't do anything for us in solo, so Batman's on top of our deck. We have a new card come out for the turn. Have a defense in our hand. Perfect. New crisis is Manhunter Invasion. When a villain enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 heroes. Then, Trigon. We will defend against Trigon. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, put a card of cost 3 or less from your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. What do we have? We're going to take a weakness because we have breakthroughs in our hand, so we'll be able to destroy it. So first we play the weakness, triggering Batman to look at this. We may destroy it, we will not. Then we'll use breakthrough on it for 2 power. I need to destroy here. Oh wait, no, before we do that, I'm sorry. Here we go. We will use Fair Play. If I control a weakness, I may draw a card. 4, 5, 6, I control a weakness. Perfect. Then 7, 8, destroying said weakness. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Play a top card of the main deck. 9, if I buy a weakness though, if I gain a weakness, I can get us to 12. We'll do it. We'll take the weakness to get the 12. 13, 14. That's going to get rid of Court of Owls, bringing us down to 7. And we'll get both of these. And what do I need to destroy? I need to destroy 4 heroes. I have 1 available to me right now, so that's not an option just yet. Now, we are Red Lantern. We might be able to do that this turn, if we have the right cards available to us. Feel the top 2 cards of the main deck gain their power there. Oh yes, so that's going to be 2 power. Draw a card. 3, 4. Fortunately, I only had 2 card types, so I can't use his ability. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can't do it. We will buy Phoenix Cannon. I'm not going to buy another Breakthrough. I feel like I've got enough of them floating around now. Now, we're Batman again. Right, we have to play this weakness. Then we're going to play Detective Chimp to look at these. Before that, we trigger Batman's ability. Look at this card, we may destroy it. We will not. We'll use Detective Chimp, though, to look at these 3 cards. Discard any number of them. We're going to discard all of them. All 3 of them, yep. 1, 2, 3 power. We need what for the Atom? I'm sorry, what for Manhunter Invasion? We need heroes, 4 heroes. Have 1, 2, 3. Ooh, if I destroy the Atom, though, I don't think we have a way of getting our... We have to wait for the other Atom to come back. Let's do it. We'll get rid of the Atom. All 4, or they have to be different ones? Just 4 heroes, okay. 4 destroyed heroes. And we ended up with 1, 2, 3 power, which we won't buy anything with, but that will end Manhunter Invasion. Boom! Okay. Manhunter Invasion is down again. We are Red Lantern. I'm sorry, Red Tornado again. Still have Trigon out there. I do really want to get that Rage Blood. That Rage Blood is really hard to beat with Dark Knight's Metal in mind. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Have to play this weakness. Get another villain from the destroyed pile. Purposely getting villains that cost 5 in the hopes I can use it to get back some of the cards I've lost. Okay, so we're at 0 power. Play a top card of the main deck. 2 power. If I played a villain or another metal card, another +1 power. 2 power then, so 2. Plus power equal to its VP. 3, 4. Draw a card. 5. Draw a card. 6, 7, 8. That does trigger this to get to 9. With our 9, we'll get Plastic Man and Rage Blood. Okay. We're getting there. Have to play this weakness here, but we will use Breakthrough on it, giving us to 2 power. Oh, we are also Batman this turn, so we could have done this with our turn, and we will destroy that punch. Yes, I played the weakness, looked at the top card, I decided to destroy it, then I used Breakthrough. So we're at 2 power. Reveal this card. 3 power. 4, 5, 6. We'll get Kendra Saunders. On to our next turn. We are now Red Tornado again. Play a weakness here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No point in pushing it. Yeah, there's nothing I want to buy. We're gonna go ahead and get a new card out, and that's gonna be that turn. And we are Batman again. These two cards, they are 4 power, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Definitely want Nth Metal Mace. I think we'll get one more breakthrough, but that's the end of the breakthroughs for a bit more. Red Tornado. I'll fill everything up. I get the atom's missing. What do we have to do? Oh, we have to wait for another atom. That's right. We're waiting for another copy of the atom to show up, in addition to using our Red Lantern Power Ring to just fill up on villains. Okay. Start with Anti-Monitor coming out. One, look at these 3 cards. Discard any number of them. We'll discard just the 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I buy 2 cards, I can draw 2 cards. So we'll buy both of these. Drawing 2 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's enough to buy Atlantis, but we're leaving that there on purpose. So that's going to be that. We are Batman again. One and draw a card. 2, 3, are you a hero? It is not. We will discard that, and we will draw a card. 4 will gain the weakness to get to 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, destroying that very weakness. 10, 11, 12. But I think we can discard this for our 1 weakness in there to get to 13. Ending Trigon and getting us 2 more weaknesses. We get to rescue a new hero. It's a new one captured. Our Crisis Red Tornado again. And we have our new Crisis and Villain coming. I'm kind of hoping that we get Heroic Sacrifice pretty soon. I don't want to get stuck with it late in the game, or not at all like I did my second attempt. That was scary. Possession. Corrupted Companion. A random player places a random unused supervillain in front of him, resolve its attack against each player, including you. It attacks each turn. Amazo. Amazo costs 3 more to defeat. Well, not now. He's not in the stack. Each player puts a hero from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. We'll put Kendra Saunders out there. Then our new villain is Hell. He costs 3 more to defeat for each superpower in the lineup. Each player puts a non-kick superpower from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. 2 superpowers from our discard pile, huh? How about Flight and Channeling Emotional Spectrum? Okay. Got that. How are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power is all we got. We'll use that to get rid of Rabid Robin and buy Channeling Emotional Spectrum. New card coming out for the turn. Then Amazo attacks. Put a hero from my hand or 2 from the discard pile into the lineup. I have none in my hand. I have 2 in my discard pile. I know I got rid of a bunch of them. We got Plastic Man here and Detective Chimp. That's all I got. We might end up with like a hero-free deck at this point. We can get a villain from the destroyed pile, though. We'll get another copy of Onimar Sin. Oh, and this should be Batman. I believe. Oh, wait, no, sorry. White Lantern, Deadman. That's right. 2, 5, play a top card of the main deck. 6, 7, if I played an equipment this turn, another 2, 8, 9. 10, 11, that's enough to beat Amazo. There's no stack ongoing price for him. So he's over. Perfect. Could have been better. Could have gotten rid of him sooner, I guess. But that was only 2 turns anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card comes out for the turn. We are Red Tornado again. Weakness coming out. 1 and draw a card. 2, gain a weakness to get to 3, 4, 5. Reveal this card. 6 power. 7, 8, and then this 9, 10, 11 power. That is not enough to get rid of Hell, who costs extra for superpowers anyway, so we'll get rid of these most expensive ones. Or we had 12, right? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not sure. I think it was 11 then. We'll get a 6 here. You know, we will get X-ray vision. Just clear it out, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light on down here. We should be White Lantern Deadman. Weakness. If I control weakness, I may draw a card. If I control weakness, I may draw a card. 4 power. 5. 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 3 is 13. Get rid of flight, bringing us down to 11. If I buy a second card like Detective Chimp, bringing us down to 9, we can draw 2 cards because of Mecha Construct. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, 13, minus 4 is 9. 10, 11, are you a hero? No, we'll discard that. 14 power, that is enough to beat Hell. That's the end of that. Nice. That worked out really well. 2 weaknesses. Those are ours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Batman, we have to rescue a new hero, and that hero is... Oh, sorry, we messed up my order. It's Hawkman, Crisis Hawkman. And the last character is captured, so we have to try and save that from a heroic sacrifice. Alright, our new Crisis is Supervillains United. Place an unused supervillain. It's the last one here in front of me. Basically, this ends when he is defeated. And he attacks. This attack cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards from the destroyed pile and line up against himself. Card does have to come into the lineup. Highest cost attack cards, huh? 1, 3, and a 4. I think that's it. It's these 2 cards, huh? Let's see how I want to resolve them. Do I have anything here? No defenses. So, Black Mana says each foe puts a weakness in their discard pile on top of their deck. There's that. Ra's al Ghul, a target foe gains a weakness. That's bad. Okay. We're going to play X-Ray Vision. Oh, I have to play this weakness first, but we can use Batman on it, destroying this weakness. What am I doing? We have to get the new villain first. Black Lantern Superman. Each player gains 2 weakness cards. Each player with a superpower in his discard pile gains an additional. That's going to be 3 more weakness cards. Yikes. Okay. Have to play this weakness. But because of Batman, we can look at this card and then destroy it. Then we will play X-Ray Vision playing this card. 1, put an equipment of cost 3 or less from my discard pile into my hand. What do we have available? We have Nth Metal. Yeah, I think Nth Metal is the way to go. Or, hold on, possibly. No, I think we're going to take a chance on Phoenix Camp. So that's 1 power. 2, get a weakness though to get the 6 power. 7, 8, 9, 10, destroying this weakness. Beating Graves. Very good. 1 more crisis down. Boom. And we'll get 2 power from this. That's that. That's all we can do. We did a lot, though. Beat that character very fast. Okay. I'm going to use a Black Lantern Power Ring in order to get a villain from the destroyed pile. We can get Ra's al Ghul. These are all our villains. We can do... I don't want to do Rabid Robin. Lady Blackhawk could work. Lady Blackhawk it is. She's ours. And we can get this anti-monitor antenna out here, and then 1, 2, 3, by the way, we should be Crisis Red Tornado. And since we control 3 different card types, we can put our entire deck in our discard pile. We're at 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to play that. Instead, we're going to discard this, plus 1 power for each weakness in my discard pile. So we're at 3 power, but I get plus 1 for each of these weaknesses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and draw a card. Knew what I was doing. 13 power and draw a card. Oh, we got it right back! Goodbye, Black Lantern. Superman. That went very smoothly. Freakishly smoothly. That is going to rescue the last character, unfortunately. Well, kind of fortunately, I suppose. Hopefully this is not the time that we get Heroic Sacrifice. We'll find out in a second, though, won't we? It is 7 Deadly Sins Unleashed. Put the top 4 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, I'm going to do 5, just for 1 for the turn. 3, 4, 5. Okay. When a superpower enters the lineup, including the above, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 7 cards with different costs from their discard pile. Very well. And then our new villain is Mr. Freeze, so now we can only play 4 cards from our hand per turn. Okay. Well, first off, we have 2 weaknesses, getting Crisis Hawkman captured and destroying one of these. The score pile, which doesn't really do anything in Crisis. That's 1. If anything, that's kind of saving us. And then it's going to happen again. 1, 2. Oh, we're supposed to gain weakness, and Warcry came out also. So, that's another captured hero. New card comes out for the turn. It's another superpower, so we gain another weakness. Yikes. We're going to play a weakness using Batman to look at this card. We will not destroy it. And we play the second one, getting Batman captured. Alright, we might not end up with any heroes at the end of this. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out is a hero. Okay, we're going to survive this one. When you buy or gain a superpower from the lineup, choose a player. That player destroys a card in his hand. You have to play this weakness. 2 power, I can draw a card because of it. 3 power, look at these 3 cards. We will discard this one. Draw a card. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Play the top card of the main deck. 10, 11. Destroy a card in the lineup and replace it. We'll destroy Black Lantern Batman. No, yes, and replace it, which would be replaced with this. I guess it would be replaced with this card, and then this would go back on top of the deck. We have 11 power, though. If I buy or gain superpower from the lineup, I can destroy a card in my hand, but I have no hand left. So that's not really an option. We'll get rid of black mana, though, for 3. What else? Use Ganthet for the other 8. And that will be the turn. But before we end our turn, I think we can beat 7 Deadly Sins already. It's very possible. So 8, 0, 6, 3, 0, 0, 0, 2, 4, 6, 0, 2, 9, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 different costs. We have it. We do have it. So we'll get rid of a weakness. That's 1. One of these 2 cost cards, a 3 cost card, a 4 cost card, 5 cost card. We'll get rid of a 6 cost card and an 8 cost card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different priced cards, all removed from the game, removing 7 Deadly Sins. And ending our turn. Okay, that still worked out, even though we lost like 3 heroes in a row. Oh, but we messed up with Mr. Freeze, didn't we? We did. Okay. We'll have to figure out a way to make up for that. How do we make up for that? 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what I'll do, we'll have a new card come out. And I think I'll just... I think I'm going to gain a weakness. And also not play this turn. I think that's the best way I can make up for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then will be Crisis Starfire again. 1 and draw a card. We're going to play Anti-Monitor Antenna, getting us to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 power. 9, 10. Goodbye, Mr. Freeze, getting us 2 more weaknesses. And rescuing another hero. We'll go with White Lantern Deadman because I'm hoping that we get Heroic Sacrifice soon. Alright, and I still have more power. So I have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at the top card. Is it a hero? 8. Look at the top card. Is it a hero? It is not. We will leave it there. No, we'll discard it. With our 8, we'll get rid of Starro for 6, leaving us with 2. We'll get Prometheum. That triggers Mecha Constructs that we can draw 2 cards. Have to play this weakness. Then I can get a villain from the destroyed pile. We're gonna get... Have I lost anything? We're gonna get Black Lantern Batman to prepare. We're gonna use that to prepare for demonic summoning coming up later. Okay, that's our turn. Switch up to our next character here, which is Red Tornado. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, how are we doing? We're doing okay. I wish I knew when Heroic Sacrifice was coming. That's the most stressful part about this whole thing right now. Shifting Loyalties. This one is unique for solo. So, Shifting Loyalties, put the top 3 cards of your deck into the lineup. If their total cost is 7 or greater, remove the Crisis. Well, and then our new villain is Black Adam. And do we have a defense? We do not. Each player destroys cards in his hand until he has only one card of each type in his hand. Alright, so we're destroying a punch, and that is it. Thanks, Black Adam. Wasn't so bad. I have to put a card out for the turn. It's not a villain. We're just going to try and beat the Crisis right away. Adding 3 cards to the lineup, totaling 5. And these 2 0-cost cards, which I guess I'll leave up there unbuyable. And we don't successfully beat the Crisis. We have to play Weakness. 2 power, though, when we destroy it. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll use that to get Rage Blood back. Unless there's a different 6-cost card out there you see. Nope, just the location. Always on the lookout for those 6-cost cards. You need them for demonic summoning. Alright, new card comes out. Let's try and beat the Crisis again, adding 3 cards to the lineup. And we are now White Lantern Deadman. We're adding a 4 and a 3, that's 7. 3 weaknesses now added to the lineup. And that beats Shifting Loyalties. Play the top card of the main deck. That'll be gain a card of cost 4 or less from the lineup. If you control weakness, gain any card from the lineup instead. So a card of cost 4 or less would be... what's the most valuable thing out here for that? What's going to serve us the most? Probably Kendra Saunders. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 4 gets us to 11. Not enough to get rid of Black Adam, unfortunately. We will get Electrum for 3, bringing us down to 8. We'll get Mr. Terrific, bringing us down to 3, and we'll get the remaining 3. Search the Depths. I do quite like that card. Okay. Alright, now that the lineup filled up quite a bit, let's try and clear out some space. Did have a couple weaknesses end up in the lineup because of Shifting Loyalties. Those will just stay out there because I'm not getting them back. We are now Starfire. Our turn. Fortunately, we have these 2 weaknesses making it so that Starfire is captured. We might be A-OK for whatchamacallit to happen. Why can't I think of words ever? No. We'd be A-OK for Heroic Sacrifice to happen. Because we have plenty of heroes to rescue. Doing just fine on that front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's weakness, weakness, destroyed in the end of Red Tornado. Okay, we're just gonna keep it going. Can we keep White Lantern Deadman? I guess we can. Okay, new card for the turn. Dream. Well, 3. Look at that top card here. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our 9. Definitely want to get Mr. Terrific because I do like that card. We only have 4 left over. We'll go ahead and get... we'll get another X-Ray Vision. That's been pretty good to us this game. Alright, our new hero is... oh, it's just White Lantern Deadman. There's no one else. Okay. Have to play this weakness. Look at the bottom part of your deck. You may move it to the top of your deck or discard it. We'll put you on top, Onamarson. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5 with this. 9. 10 power. And get rid of Black Lantern, Green Arrow. Bring us down to 6 power. We'll get Dream. Don't really plan on using them too much. I plan on using them for demonic summoning. I don't like him because I like him in Dark Knight's Metal, don't get me wrong. In a Crisis game, he's kind of dangerous because he uses up your main deck. And that's your timer, so why would you want to give that up? Alright, new card comes out for the turn. Another Black Lantern, Green Arrow. Put a hero, villain, or metal card from your discard pile into your hand. That's going to be Nth Metal Mace. 4 power there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. Goodbye to Black Adam. Okay. It's 2 more weaknesses for us. We're going to rescue a hero. And that hero is going to be, for this set, we'll say it's Batman. Switch our hero to Batman here. I really want it to be Heroic Sacrifice. I'm not lying. Because if it's Heroic Sacrifice, we lose those characters, but we get to keep the 3 other ones, which are all great in their own way. Our new crisis is Frozen City. This is not what I wanted to see with this particular lineup. At the start of each player's turn, he adds the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Flip down each other card of that cost in the lineup, and they cannot be bought or gained this turn. Flip them up at the end of your turn. Clear the lineup to beat the crisis. Arkillo. Please tell me I cannot defend. Okay. Each player puts 1 equipment from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. Add Nth Metal Mace. And we'll start our turn. We're going to use Rage Blood to destroy a weakness. That's 2. You know what? Let's change that up. Hold on. How many weaknesses are in there anyway? 1, 2. Yeah, we're good. Now we're going to do exactly what I just did. We'll get this out here and we can draw a card. 1, look at these 3 cards. Discard any number of them. We will discard none of them. Instead, we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6 power. That is goodbye to Black Lantern Green Arrow, leaving us with 2 power. We'll get a Scrimsticks for that. Oh, we didn't actually get a card out. All the 3-cost cards should be off limits, but we didn't buy any anyway. It didn't really change much. But now we have to do it again. And this is going to be a really bad Frozen City, because this is a terrible start for it. That means I have to gain those weaknesses too. There's no way around it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our new hero is White Lantern Deadman. New card for the turn. And then our new card for the crisis is a cost 2 card. I don't think there's any other cost 2, so that's fine. 2, look at the top card of my deck. I may destroy it. I will not. 3, play the top card here. 4, 5. 6, I can draw 2 cards if I buy 2 cards. We'll just get 7, 8 here. With that 8 power, I want to get 2 cards, so get 2 cheap cards. We'll get a Scrimsticks for 2. Bring us down to 6. We'll get rid of this. Bring us down to 3, and I draw 2 cards. 4, I can get a weakness to get to 5, 6, 7. With 7, this isn't going to do anything for us, unfortunately. 7, huh? Could discard this to get to 8. Stick with the 7, though. We'll get an Nth Metal Mace, and we'll use 4 to get Warcry. And we'll get all these weaknesses. Oh, let's just get it over with. Get them out of there. We have to eventually anyway. New Batman card here. New Batman villain, I mean. New character coming out. Character, what am I talking about villains? Man, I'm lost tonight. All of the 3-cost cards are out of bounds. They're not available. Okay. 1 and draw a card. Draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. Did I play a villain? Yes, to get to 14. 14's good to see. Yes, Dark Multiverse for 5. And then 14 minus 5 leaves us with 9. So we'll get a 5 here and a 4 here. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White Lantern Deadman time. And the next one is 4 costs. So now all the 4 costs are unbuyable. Okay. Start with Detective Chimp looking at these 3 cards. We'll discard, well, we'll put them back in this order, and well, we'll discard these 2. Leave the weakness on top so that we can play Mr. Terrific. Look at this card, we may destroy it. So that's 3 power. 4/5. Look at the top card and play it. 6, 7, 8. And then we can get the value of that, 9, 10. Goodbye, Deathstroke, bringing us down to 6. We'll use the 6 to get 2 3-cost cards. Always want to get as many cards as possible in this crisis. Never want to get just 1 6-cost card, for example. And get rid of 2 3s. The number of cards that matter. We are Batman this turn. Have to play its weakness, but that triggers Batman. We will not destroy that. We can destroy a 0-cost card in our discard pile, though. That'll be a weakness. Destroyed. That's 2. 3, 4. Look at the bottom card. We can put it on top or discard it. We'll discard it. 5, 6, 7 power. Not ideal. We can at least get 4 and 3, though. Card coming out for the turn, and then 1 for the crisis is cost 6. Okay. Now we are White Lantern Deadman. We have to go ahead, try. Clear this lineup. It is taking a while. I'm worried about that. But it's gotta happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3, I have to gain a weakness, unfortunately. 4, 5, because of this, though, we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Goodbye to Black Lantern Blue Beetle, bringing us down to 9. And we'll get 3 3-cost cards because of that. That's a good way to spend our time. Change it up and get this one. That is much better. What was that? 4 cards that turn? 1 villain and 3 3-cost cards? Perfect. Now we're Batman. New card for the turn. New card for the crisis. Finally the Atom. I have been waiting for the Atom. We can get a villain from the destroyed pile, but instead... well, maybe not. Maybe I won't. We'll get... First off, we'll do 2 and draw a card. I think we are White Lantern Deadman this turn. 3, 4, destroying a weakness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're gonna go 10, 11 instead of getting a villain. You know what, we'll get this one. So we'll go with 9, getting rid of Baby Darkseid. So that's 6. The Atom brings us down to 5. And with the 5, well, there's nothing out there of cost 5, but there is something of cost 4. So I will take that. We have a lot of deck thinning to do. New card comes out. A new card for the crisis is Hal Jordan, so that's all the 4s gone. 1 and draw a card, and we are Batman now. Draw a card. 2, and equipment from the discard pile into my hands. Gotta be cost 3 or less. Put a hero, villain, or metal card from the discard pile into my hand. I'm gonna go with the Atom. Can I get anything for him? We're gonna use the Atom on Black Lantern Wonder Woman to get White Lantern Power Ring. We're gonna use White Lantern Power Ring to get Ganthet. And then the Atom later if possible. It's possible. We'll get there. So I'm just going to get the cards out that I want. We'll get Atom up front. Definitely want Steel back. Want Dionysium back. Okay. Lots of stuff there. So we're at, power-wise, just 2 power. It's not a lot, I know. But look at this card and play it. 3/4, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. If that card is cost 5 or greater, draw a card. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so 1, 2 power. 3/4, look at this, we may destroy it. We will not. 5, we'll draw this to get to 6, 7, 8 at least. Use our 8 to get a 2, leaving us with 6, right? There are 2 3s. No, hold on. 8. I guess we have to get... Oh, man, it's always tempting. We'll get 4, leaving us with 4, and we'll get this 3. Okay, now we are White Lantern Deadman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to play this weakness. 2 power, look at this, is it a hero? It is not. We will leave him there. Let's go and look at the top card here. 1 power there, so that's 3, 4, 5. We're not going to play Dream. We use our 5 to get rid of these 2. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have 3 cost card, and all the 5s are out, but there are no other 5s. Perfect. Have really a lot of deck thinning. So, 2 power, look at the bottom card. I can either put it on top or discard it. We will discard that. 3/4, look at this. Are you a hero? It is not, and we will discard it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I think I want to use this. Also, we're Batman. 12, how many? I just want to see how many there are there. So it'd be 1. Yeah, we're going to do it. So 12, and 13, 14, 15, 15 power we got. Okay. We will use that 15 power as much as possible. So 3 and 4 is 7, so that brings us down to 8. Maybe that's not the way. So 15 power, right? So -7 also brings us down to 8. I guess we could do this and those. No, 15, we're going to do 2 6s. So that's 12 and a 3. Alright, that was a way for us to get all of them. Perfect. Getting low on that deck, finally. Finally going to get out of Frozen City, possibly. Our new card is Hal's Journal, and then last 8 cards are out. Whatever that means. Have to play this weakness. Then we'll play Detective Chimp looking at these 3 cards. Ooh. I have like a draw card here. Good. We're going to leave it there with that weakness on top in the hopes that we draw and get rid of White Lantern Deadman, honestly. So we're at 1, play the top card of the main deck, draw a card. There it is. There's White Lantern Deadman captured. Now we can stay as Batman for a while, and we have a few weaknesses out of our deck. It is going to mean that we didn't work on Frozen City that turn, though, and that is the risk we had to take. Okay. Look at the top card of our deck. We may destroy it. We will not. 2, put a hero, villain, or metal card from my discard pile into my hand. Hero, a villain, or metal card. Maybe we'll get the Atom back. That'd be nice. We got the Atom back. We can destroy a 3 or a 5 cost card. Ooh, if we destroy this 5 cost card, 5 cost card is the answer, I think, because that is going to get us White Lantern Power Ring. Or did we already get that? I guess we already got that, didn't we? It's good news. I guess I forgot. It's been so long. We can destroy the 3 cost card, though, instead, in order to get Steel back. So yeah, 3 cost card is destroyed. We are at 4 power for this turn. Draw a card. That is 5, 6 power. That's down. 7 power. But if we beat by 2 cards, get to draw 2 cards. So 7 will get Detective Chimp, bring us down to 5 power. And we will use that to get the Flash, bring us down to 1 power and draw 2 cards. Come on. Big deck, unfortunately. One, 2 and draw a card. Gain a card of cost 4 or less. 3, gain a weakness to get to 6. That gets us to 6, and we'll use that 6. We have to clear Limepole eventually, so Atlantis is ours. Okay, that was a lot more progress than I was expecting on that turn. New card comes out for the turn, and 1 for the Crisis is cost 2. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, gain equipment of cost 3 or less from the discard pile. Get a hero, villain, or metal card from the discard pile. We're going to do steel here. So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a card, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. I get another hero of cost 3 or less. Sorry, another equipment. 17, draw a weakness to get to 20. All right, 12, 10, 7, 0. Okay, we are really getting somewhere now. I was thinking about that. Sorry, I just saw your comment just now. I'm not doing it on purpose. It kind of happened by accident. I'm down to just Batman. And no, I haven't seen Heroic Sacrifice yet. So, it's happening. Not really on purpose. I did let 1 hero get captured on purpose, so that did happen. But hasn't happened since then. Just kind of got overwhelmed by weaknesses. But it's working because I'm down to just the 1 hero. All the other ones are captured, so as long as we get it eventually, we're in a pretty good place. There's only a few villains left anyway. But this Frozen City is what's really beating me right now. So, new card for the turn, and then new card for the Crisis. All the 7s are out, but, 7s, that's how they are. Hal Jordan, we'll use him to just gain Brutal Chase. X-Ray Vision playing this card. 1 power. If I buy 2 cards, I get to draw 2 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, and draw a card. 4, 5, are you a hero? No, we'll leave you there, though. 6, 7, 8. We'll buy these 2 cards, triggering that to draw 2 cards. 2, 5, 6, 7. Forge of Worlds is ours, and Frozen City is beat. I don't know if you're able to rewind when you watch live. I think you are. If you go back and you see the lineup I had when Frozen City started, I had oh no, we have Mogo up here. I didn't see Mogo. It's not beat. Anyway, Frozen City's still in play. But what I started with was every single slot filled and 3 weaknesses sitting up here from the last Crisis before it. So, it was a beast to be tamed, and it's still going because I didn't realize that Mogo was up there. Okay, so Mecha Constructs, a new card comes out for the 2, so nothing's going away. Have to play the weakness. 4, 5, 6, get a hero, villain, or metal card. Put it into our hand. All right, so I'm going to get this hero metal card. So we are at 4, 5, 6. Draw a card and 7, 8, 9, 10 because of Steel's ability. 11, look at these 3 cards. We'll leave them all there. They're all fine. 12, 13. Is that enough? I don't think it is. It's enough to get Mogo, leaving us with 6. It's enough to get Mecha Construct, leaving us with 1, which is not enough still. We tried. Oh, wait, no. Steel. Steel counts him for another 1. So yes. Okay, hold on. So that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 12, 7, 7. 0, I mean. So that is the end of Frozen City. Okay, that worked out better than I was hoping. Have our Kilo to deal with still, but that Frozen City did take a lot of time. A lot of time. Alright, 2 power, I can destroy a 0 cost card. We're going to get rid of one of those many weaknesses. Draw a card. 3, 4, are you a hero? No, we'll discard that. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 11. I could gain the weakness to beat it, but I don't need to. We beat our Kilo there. Is going to get us 2 weaknesses, unfortunately. We can rescue a hero. I'll tell you what, I'm going to rescue White Lantern Deadman, not because I want his power, but because if I'm going to give something up to heroic sacrifice, that's going to be it. I'm fine with losing White Lantern Deadman. Woohoo indeed. Alright. So, we switch up. We are now White Lantern Deadman. New card come out for the turn. New crisis is Draining the Emotional Spectrum. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, and 3. A lot of superpowers. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck. Destroy all cards in the lineup of that card's type and replace them. Each player discards a random card. Remove this crisis of each of them. None of them match a card type in the lineup. Alright, and Black Hand. Can I defend against him? Nope. Each player destroys the top card of the main deck and then discard cards up to its VP value. We have to discard 2 cards. Well, we're going to discard a weakness and a punch, so not so bad. Goodbye, Black Hand. Well, for now. We will play... Well, first we have to do Breaking the Emotional Spectrum. So, heroes are destroyed. That's the end of Wonder Woman, who is replaced with another hero. Okay. We will play X-Ray Vision to play this. So that's 2 power. Three, 4, buy Plastic Man, discard a random card. It's Ganthet, unfortunately, but that is the end of Draining the Emotional Spectrum. It's entirely possible I could have rigged that a little bit differently so that we could have gotten rid of Black Hand that turn, but I saw a quick and easy route and I wanted to take it. Didn't want that to go on too long. Alright, we have to play this weakness. Then we'll play Detective Chimp, looking at these 3 cards. Oh, since I had that weakness, though, we have to trigger Batman. We will not destroy that. We'll switch it up so that this is the order they're in, so I can play Mr. Terrific, look at this card, and I may destroy it. Okay, we're at 3 power. 4, 5 power. Not great. We'll at least get rid of Baby Darkseid. You know what? No, we'll go ahead and gain Challenger Mountain. We need it anyway. We could use all the extra power we can get. Okay. We're getting there. We have Black Hand here. I don't know, I think there's like 3 villains after him. I'm gonna be really sad if we don't get Heroic Sacrifice again. Okay. So now it is White Lantern Deadman, who has essentially no power for our use. 3, 4, and draw a card. Go ahead and put this ongoing card out here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I do not control a weakness, gain a weakness. And then we're going to discard this to get +1 for all of my weaknesses here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 power. That definitely beats Black Hand. There's 16 power there. I have 5 left over. We'll get rid of Baby Darkside, leaving us with 2 that we won't be using. I'm not going to play this card. We will get our 2 weaknesses, unfortunately. And we will rescue a hero. We'll take on Red Tornado again. And we're back to Batman. Oh, I've only got 5 cards here. Which means if we get hit with Heroic Sacrifice, I'm losing all of this. And I'm losing everything but the weaknesses in my deck. And we will be stuck with just these 5 cards. This is not when I want it to happen, but it just might. Okay. Villains in Disguise. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, 3. Of course, all 3 of them are villains. What the heck? When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, place it in your discard pile instead of destroying it. Each player must destroy a villain in his hand or discard pile. Then it's Doomsday. Each player destroys the top 2 cards of his deck. Destroy any defense card used to avoid this attack. Do I have a defense card? Nope, we are destroying the top 2 cards of our deck then. Which I'm hoping is weaknesses, but at this stage, who knows? Okay. Right there. Okay. If to destroy 2 cards, please don't be the Atom and White Lantern Power Rank. X-Ray Vision and Warcry, I can live with that. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Okay. Then we'll use Search the Depths to look at the bottom card of our deck. We may discard it or put it on top. We will discard Brutal Chase because I really don't like that card. Five. You know, before we play that, we're going to go ahead and draw a card. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 power, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. Yep. With 9, we'll get rid of these 2, leaving us with 0 power. Guess I'll play this to get rid of Rabid Robin. And there are no more cards out, no more villains out there, but I couldn't have any, I didn't have anything to destroy. We're stuck with it. Alright. Now, got a weakness up first. Our Red Tornado. We can look at the top 3 cards of our deck. Man, none of them qualify. I was hoping one of them would be a villain. And... We'll do this. We'll do it that way. You know what? What am I talking about? No, I got it. Put this there. No, put this there. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Alright, so we are at 1, 2, and draw a card. I messed that up, didn't I? Shoot. No, I'm just going to change it. No, that's okay. I messed up. I wanted to put it so that this was the card on top of my deck, so I could trigger Red Tornado, put my deck in my discard pile, and have a villain for Villains in Disguise, but I messed it up. Alright, 1, 2 power. Gain a card of cost 4 or less. I do like Search the Depths. Oh, if I have a weakness, gain any card from the lineup. We'll gain Element X then. Thank you. So 2 power. 3, 4. 5, 6. I don't have enough card types to trigger that. So 6 power that will buy Cyborg 1 million.